Hey friends, welcome to my new YouTube video, and it's another cage tour. I'm really excited about this cage tour because I've just had some brand new fleece liners which I've been really needing because my new rats have chewed up my other liners, and these are from here. Last time I gave the wrong name, I said Rocky Road rats, so here you go. That's who they're from. They're really great. I also got my hammocks from her too, so if you're interested in some fleece liners or some hammocks, make sure you give her a check out. So yeah, I will show you what my cage looks like now, and then I will be putting my brand new baby rats in with my resident rats. So here we go. At the top here, just as before, I've got these two Sputniks. The rats really love these. I definitely recommend, if you've got rats, to get them some Sputniks because they're always a favourite. I've just got some pieces of a chew dot in there for bedding. Down here we've got a wooden bender bridge, it's just a small one. And over in the corner over there, there's a little igloo hide. Oh, it won't focus. There we go. That's another favourite. You can get these, you don't have to get two different colours, but I thought it looked cute, so you can get all one colour or whatever you want. Same with Sputniks as well, actually. They all fit together easily, so you can choose what colours you prefer. Over here we've got some rings. A lot of these came from my lovely friend Yankee Doodles here on YouTube. She sent me a bunch over, and they just look really cute in a cage. They had a lot of colour, and they're able to climb across these as well. Over here there's a little wooden chew. Another one over here which I think is super cute, and it's got a load of bells on it as well. A lot of toys here you've already seen, so I probably won't make this video as long as the other one was. Here we've got some willow balls and of course the honeycomb hammock. Here's some more willow balls with a little bell on the bottom. And then this chew which has just got a whole bunch of blocks on it for them to chew. And then a dog toy chew in the corner over there. This did have a bunch of treats on it. I'm going to take that off now and probably replace it. And then here is a mineral block. Apparently these aren't the best in large quantities, but luckily for me my rats aren't the biggest chewers on them. Like you can see, it's been in there a really long time and they've barely dented it. Well, I mean, you could see if my camera would focus. Okay, and then down on the next level we've got... Oh, I'm having some pretty bad trouble with the focus today. We've got this willow ball over here. Another chew toy. This has been pretty much mauled to pieces, so pieces of this grassy stuff they're using as bedding now. We got this rainbow bridge, a favourite of mine, as you all know if you've seen my other tour. This is a chinchilla home, but they love it. And then over here we've got from the range, it's a little ledge with a tube and some ladders in the middle of it. Just makes a cute little climbing frame. Over here there's two steps. They usually step up to a lava ledge here, but I put that in my hospital cage for my female, which you met in the last Batril video. I got her accidentally and she's going to be spayed, and when she is, she will be added to this cage with the boys. Down here we've got their litter tray, just nice and changed out. And that's all for the first two levels. Oh, and there's this climbing frame, and of course their water bottle here. And their food bowl in the corner there, if I didn't mention it. And then we go down, there's just a bunch of chew toys. There's a big rainbow bender bridge there, and another toy hanging from there. Got this little swing. It did have bells on the bottom of it, but they've come off. We've got their tube. And then a lava ledge here. Another honeycomb hammock in the corner. This treat toy that I just fill with newspaper so they can use it as bedding. Be careful with these because I know that at least with guinea pigs they're quite dangerous, but with rats they're small enough so that they're not likely going to get stuck. So there we go. Please ignore the chair in the background, I've just been cleaning the cage. Over there in the corner we've got some more willow treats, or chews. And then moving down we've got a hammock, a little loofah car, Another tube there that was hanging but they've chewed it to pieces. This tube, this, which I think is super cute. It's actually a bird toy, but I think it's so cute. They've got the long tube over in the corner, which is a favourite. This coconut chew, and then a spare water bottle, just because I'm getting quite a few rats in here now, so I need more than one so they can all have a chance to drink. Oh, and I forgot as well, I've got this carrot chew, which is a rattly thing, and then a lollipop chew. And yeah, that's it for the changed cage. Again, if you want to know where I got this fleece from, it is from Rocky Rats, and I will hopefully have links in the description, but if not, you've seen the business card, so give her a shout if you're looking for anything that I've showed you in the cage. If there is anything in the cage that you want to know where I got it from, feel free to let me know in the comments and I'll be sure to tell you. I should remember where everything's from, I think. But yeah, that's it for the cage. Now I'm going to be putting the new rats in, so see you in a second. Okay, so here are my lovely two new boys. This is Arthur, and then the odd-eyed boy here, this is Oliver. I just got them a couple of, well, probably about 2 weeks ago maybe, from Ellesmere Port. They're very cute and adventurous, they're little babies. And today is the day they join the big boys in the big cage. I've been doing intros for about a week, well, just over a week probably, and I haven't had a single fight, so I'm feeling confident about putting them together. I'm going to put these two in first so that my big boys don't think that it's all their belongings. I think I'm going to explore. And then here we go. The thing is with intros, obviously they haven't had any fights yet, but they've only met on neutral grounds, and obviously I have cleaned out everything, so they shouldn't smell like each other, so hopefully that'll be enough. But because it's all new and they're going in the cage that they haven't owned before, thank you motorbike, I am going to have to stay in the rat room with them for a couple of hours, just to make sure there's no fights, and if there are fights then I'm here straight away to break it up, because male rats especially are very territorial. So here comes Cheeb. Cheeb is my heart rat, and I am very confident that there'll be no fights from him at least, because he's a big softie. But like I said, it's not worth the risk of thinking, oh, it's okay, there's not been any fights, because it just takes a split second for a bite, and bites can be fatal. So make sure, if you're going to put them in the cage for the first time together, that you've got time to sit in with them for a little while. That's why I've done it today on my day off, which thankfully is also the day that my fleece arrived. So they're just going to be exploring for a while, because this is quite different from how I usually have their cage. It's Arthur climbing up. So as you can see in the corner there, I've set up my laptop. I'm going to watch a film or something and sit next to the cage. Everything seems to be going really well though. They're just sort of ignoring each other, which is exactly what you want. If you're doing an introduction and you feel like, oh, this isn't working, they're just ignoring each other, they're not paying any attention to each other, that's what you want. Don't be forcing them to sit next to each other or putting them in each other's faces, because that's what's going to cause a fight. I'm pretty happy so far. What are you doing down there, silly boy? If you can see any mess in my rat room, you're gonna have to ignore it. I'm really sorry. When I clean my cage out, I pull everything out. There's poop all over the floor, and then I clean it all up at the end. So let me know if you want me to do a full rat room tour. There's not too much in it. It's not as crazy as some people's are, but I know some people are interested. My cage over there, that's Badger's cage in the corner down there. It's pretty big for a single rat, so she's got plenty of room, and I get her out a lot too, so she's never alone too long. But the vet that I've been speaking to is going to get her neutered as soon as possible, so she should be with her brothers before long. But yeah, I think I'm going to leave the video there. Please give me a like and a thumbs up and a comment and all that good stuff. Subscribe if you haven't. And I will see you in my next video. Ta-ra!